What happens when a man who feels worthless falls in love with a 47-year-old woman? Let me tell you this touching story. Monica used to be a famous actress. She performed in movies and live shows everywhere. People traveled from far places just to watch her perform. She was very beautiful and everyone admired her looks. But one day, during one of her shows, a young man who loved her got into a big fight with other people. This ruined her show completely. After this happened, Monica decided to meet this young man who caused all the trouble. That's how she first met Tom. When Monica talked to Tom, she learned about his life. Tom told her that his father had died. Nobody respected him in his town. People thought he was useless and didn't like him at all. Tom lived next to a 12-year-old girl who sometimes talked to him. He was the kind of person who believed in love and romance. His room was full of pictures of Monica, because he had loved her since he was a child, even though he had never met her before. He spent all his time thinking about her and hoping that someday he would meet her. There was also a girl in his neighborhood who secretly loved Tom, but she was too scared to tell him. Tom liked her too, but he was also too shy to say "I love you." One day, Tom told his grandfather that he wanted to start his own business and needed money for it. His grandfather owned a small food business that Tom helped with, but the business wasn't doing well, and Tom couldn't see a good future in it. When Tom asked his grandfather for money to start something new, his grandfather said no. Then Tom suggested selling their old truck, which was the only valuable thing they owned. He thought they could use that money to start a new business. But his grandfather got angry and said the truck was very important to their family and should never be sold. Tom didn't listen to his grandfather. He secretly posted a picture of the truck on social media to find someone to buy it. Soon, a man contacted him and agreed to buy the truck, but he told Tom he would have to bring the truck to his house since he couldn't come pick it up. Tom was worried because his grandfather would never let him take the truck that far away. But then Tom discovered something exciting. Monica had a show planned in the same area where the truck buyer lived. This gave Tom a perfect reason to go there. He could sell the truck and see Monica again at the same time. Tom realized this was his best chance. He told his grandfather he was taking the truck to the city, but he didn't tell him about his real plan to sell it there. The next day, Tom left home with the truck and drove to the other city. He went to the place where Monica's show was happening. Tom felt nervous as he entered the venue alone. The atmosphere felt strange to him. There were many women there, and one of them came up to him and started flirting. This woman actually wanted Tom to pay her to spend the night with him. But Tom didn't have that kind of money, so he politely said no, and told her he was only there to watch Monica's show. Tom asked when Monica would perform, and the woman told him she would be on stage soon. When Monica appeared on stage, Tom got a big shock. She was now 47 years old and didn't look as beautiful as she used to. The pictures Tom had seen of her were from many years ago when she was much younger. But Tom had been obsessed with her for so long that to him, she still looked beautiful. Tom watched her performance very carefully, but other people in the crowd thought Monica looked too old and weren't paying attention to her. Some even started saying mean things about her. Tom couldn't stand people talking badly about Monica, so he told them to be quiet. But those men attacked Tom and started fighting with him. Tom was in the middle of the fight when a security guard came and stopped it. Soon after, the police arrived and started asking everyone what happened. The club owner blamed Monica, saying the fight happened because of her, and that Tom ruined their show. Monica felt sorry for Tom deep in her heart, so she came out to talk to him. At that moment, Tom was still talking to the police. Monica asked if he was okay, and Tom said he was fine. Monica realized that Tom was from another city and was completely new to this place. She thought to herself, "This boy doesn't know anyone here. Where will he go in this big city?" So she decided to take him to her house. At her house, she asked about his injuries. Tom told her that he had loved her since he was a child and had come to the club just to see her. Tom had always thought Monica must be living a perfect life full of success and money. But now her life was completely different. When she was younger, she had lots of work and many friends. But as she got older, people started liking her less simply because she wasn't as beautiful as before. She had gotten divorced and had a daughter. There was a court case about who should take care of the daughter. Monica didn't have enough money to pay for her daughter's education, so the court said the child should live with her ex-husband instead. Work wasn't the same anymore. Monica now had to work in small clubs just to survive. But even after all these problems, she was still trying her best to get her daughter back. She truly believed that one day she would bring her daughter home again. Monica told Tom that people now looked at her in a judgmental way, which is why she only worked in clubs and nowhere else. Tom's dreams were completely crushed. After learning the truth about her life, he felt very sad. Before meeting her, he had imagined Monica as a rich and successful person, but he had been completely wrong. Monica called a taxi to send Tom back home, but by the time the taxi arrived, Tom had already fallen asleep. She decided to send him back the next morning. The next morning, Monica's ex-husband came to visit. He told her to stop the court case about their daughter. He said, "You can't take proper care of our daughter." They started arguing, and in the end, he didn't even let Monica see her daughter. He got in his car and drove away. Tom saw everything through the window. He felt incredibly sad for Monica. He wanted to help her somehow. Monica started crying, and seeing her cry made Tom emotional too. Monica came back inside the house where Tom was in the kitchen making breakfast. Tom didn't want to bother Monica, so he said, "I'll eat this and then go home." They sat down and ate breakfast together. Tom tried to talk and make her feel better. Talking to her made him feel good. In fact, since yesterday, every moment spent with Monica had made Tom secretly happy. After breakfast, Tom said, "I want cash, not a check." The man replied, "I don't have cash right now. If you want that, you'll need to come back in a few days." Tom agreed and left with the truck. While driving back, Tom had a thought. He should go see Monica one last time. When he got to her house, Monica wasn't there. Tom began to worry. Where could she have gone? Then he remembered Monica usually went to the market around this time, so he went in that direction. When he arrived at the market, he found Monica shopping. Monica had been feeling extremely frustrated with her life. That's why she had bought a large bottle of alcohol. Tom helped her carry her things, and they both went to a nearby garden. Monica sat there and started drinking. Tom stayed by her side. Monica said, "Nothing good is happening in my life anymore. I'm so unhappy." In her sadness, she drank the entire bottle and got very drunk. Tom helped her and carefully brought her back home. He gently carried Monica inside and put her on the bed. For a moment, he thought about telling her he loved her right then. But his mood suddenly changed, and instead of saying anything, he quietly walked away. The next morning, Tom came back to see Monica again, but her neighbor told him that Monica had gone to visit her daughter at school. Tom was determined to see her no matter what, so he went to the school too. There, from far away, he saw Monica standing quietly watching her daughter. Monica wanted nothing more than to go up to her and hug her, but she couldn't. Her daughter was waiting for her father to pick her up. Soon, Monica's ex-husband arrived and took their daughter away before Monica could even say a word to her. Tears filled Monica's eyes. Tom walked up to her and tried to comfort her. The two of them went home together. By now, Monica had started to realize that Tom was actually a good guy, someone who truly respected her. Slowly, a real friendship began to form between them. The next day, Tom took Monica to a beautiful, peaceful place far from the city noise. They made a fire and stayed there for a while. While sitting beside the fire, Monica asked Tom, "Do you have a girlfriend?" Tom replied, "I've never even had a close friendship with a girl before." As they talked, the two grew closer. For Tom, it felt like a dream come true. But for Monica, there weren't any romantic feelings. To her, it was simply a moment of peace, a rare break from her difficult life. The following day, Monica was outside her house talking to some people when suddenly Tom showed up with his truck. And surprisingly, Monica's daughter was with him. Monica was shocked and ran over to her daughter. She immediately asked, "What are you doing with Tom?" Her daughter replied, "Tom is my friend." What had really happened was that Tom had become friends with Monica's daughter just so he could help bring mother and daughter closer again. But Monica didn't like this at all. She said, "If my ex-husband finds out about this, it'll be a big problem." Tom tried to explain, "I just wanted to see you happy. That's the only reason I brought your daughter here." But hearing all this broke Tom's heart. He felt deeply hurt. After such harsh words, he couldn't stay there even a moment longer. So he took his truck and went to the man he had promised to sell it to. By now, that man had the cash ready. When Tom arrived, the man asked him, "What took you so long to come back?" Tom gave him a quick excuse, saying he had gotten stuck somewhere. Deep down, Tom knew exactly what he was doing. He took the money and left. Meanwhile, Monica was busy preparing for a movie shoot. It was a romantic film, though Monica had grown tired of these types of roles. But she needed money to fight for custody of her daughter, so she still had to take on films like this. While the shoot was happening, Tom managed to find out the location and showed up on set. He walked right up to Monica. She was shocked to see him. Tom handed her a piece of paper that said he had called the police, and she needed to leave the area immediately. Monica, realizing the danger, made an excuse to step outside for a cigarette. Not long after, the police arrived and people from the crew began running away in panic. Tom was caught by the police, but they didn't arrest him. They asked if he knew anyone in the city. Tom replied, "Yes, I have a friend here. Her name is Monica." So the police gave him to Monica and left. Monica took Tom inside and asked, "Why did you come back again?" Tom told her, "You needed money, so I sold my truck. I brought the money for you." Even though Monica needed the money, she refused to take it. Tom then said, "You, your daughter and I can move somewhere new, start fresh, and build a happy life together." But Monica gently explained, "I'm not right for you, Tom. Our lives are completely different now. You're much younger than me. You still have your whole life ahead of you. You have things to see and do. I've already lived my life. You don't need a woman like me. You need someone young like you." Tom got angry hearing that, but soon realized Monica was right. Monica added, "You should go now, but before you leave, thank you. You made me feel human again. Everyone else just looks at me with hungry eyes like I'm nothing more than an object. But you reminded me that I'm still a person." Tom quietly left for home. After he left, Monica noticed that Tom had left the money behind. In that moment, Monica realized just how much Tom truly cared.